Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. I am your media chick, and if it's trending, we are definitely talking about it here on this channel. So Priscilla Ojo and Juma's white wedding happened yesterday in Lagos at the iconic Federal Palace Hotel, and trust me, it was every bit as glamorous as you would expect. From the decor to the guests, the entire affair was oozing luxury, love and vibes. Emotions ran really high, not just for the couple but for the guests, family and friends. Some people literally broke down in tears. Even Jukes and Priscilla's best friend Eniolua couldn't hold it in. It was that kind of moment, that kind of love. Now, judging by the wedding decor and guest outfits, the theme gave vintage elegance. Think old Hollywood glamour but with a Niger flair. And today I'm reviewing some of the iconic looks from the wedding. Let's start with the stars of the show, the couple. For their white wedding and the first outfit, Priscilla wore a dreamy custom-made gown by Vicky James. This dress is a walking work of art. It's giving trust fund bride. It's giving my daddy owns the oil block. I love how delicate the lace was and how the beading was perfectly placed. The body's detailing was magical. Vicky James really outdid herself. I remember fans speculating she was the designer, especially after someone tried to troll her for not dressing guests at the wedding. Turns out she was saving all that magic for the bride. Now let's talk about the makeup and the hair. You guys know that Priscilla would always eat. Like if she's going for a frontal, you would not see any lace at all. It's always melted in. Her makeup was spot on. This look for me is a solid 10 over 10, no deductions. The dress carried the evening theme so well and I love it. Her hair and her makeup complemented really everything that was going on, and she just gave that subtle, dreamy, trust fund bride vibe, and I love. How would you rate this outfit on a scale of 1 to 10? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about Juke's first outfit from My Atafo, and of course it looked clean, sharp and sophisticated. I'm personally not a huge fan of the long tail, morning coats. I prefer the classic shorter suit jackets, the tuxedos, but I get the vision. They were clearly going for that vintage look, so the longer coat was just to align with the old Hollywood elegance, and it complemented the vintage aesthetic. Juma wore it really well and he complimented his bride. Now let's talk about their second looks. So Priscilla stepped into her second look as a main character. You guys, this look is my favorite, hands down, like no cap. I love this look. Now there's something about this look that really connects with me. I just feel like it makes her to be the center, like it gives all of the attention to her, and that is how it's supposed to be because she is the bride, she is the main character. And I love every detail about this particular dress, and I love her shoes, probably a Jimmy Choo heels. They gave the look the perfect bling that sealed the deal. I think a statement neck piece might have elevated the look further, but honestly, even without it, she killed the look entirely. And can we talk about her legs? This woman has really beautiful legs. This look for me, it's like I love this dress so much. The whole marble detailing that is going on around the dress and everything, like this look is a solid look. Look is actually from a designer called Mavi. Like the look is so solid. I love it so much. What do you think about the look? How would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Now moving away from the star couple, let's talk about the mother of the bride, Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo came with a "this is my daughter's big day" energy, and I respect it because she delivered. Her meddling boss two-piece dress fit her body really well. The top snatched her waist, and I love the sleeve drama. The whole thing screamed rich auntie energy. The only thing that threw me off about her feet was her shoes. Now the shoes seemed to be made from the same fabric. I do not know, but they looked like it was a cut and paste from the fabric that was used to make her dress, and that really threw me off a bit. I think a different color of shoes could have popped more, but she looked really good. Like I love this dress so much. I love it. A meddling boss always comes true. Like when is this kind of structured English wear, trust meddling boss to always come through. So for me, the dress was giving all it needed to give. The fascinator, the hair, everything has smile. You know how Yabo's teeth so white. I love every bit of this this outfit, except the shoes, of course. Now, moving on from the mother of the bride, let's talk about Nigerian actress Iniedu and how she showed up at the wedding. So the brown sugar didn't come to play. She understood the assignment in this floor-length, a body-hugging gown with beaded shimmer, deep V neckline, which she complemented with feathered headpiece and a white fluffy shawl. It gave that total vintage glam. She looked like vintage royalty. Even her red nails added a nice pop. Her look made the theme click for me, like it was giving pure old Hollywood vibe. It's like 10 over 10, easy for me. If I was to judge, like to say the best dressed guest at this event, I would say Ini really understood the assignment and she took the theme of the event really personally. Now, looking at her, I just knew it was over for the rest because Ini did not come to play. Obviously, from her look alone, I understood the theme of the event. Again, Ini gets a 10 over 10 on this one. Well, what do you think? How would you rate her outfit? All right, now let's talk about this babe. So let's just call her Lavish. I believe she's connected to Juma's sister. She served back-to-back slay. Like, her first dress had this rich fabric, though I'm still torn about the white nail detailing on her dress. It feels really nice. Now, she's the person that went viral with that brown ashrebi. I'm going to drop the video here. Like, it looks really, really nice. And then she comes through the white wedding with this very detailed dress. Now, the fascinator is really looking lovely. She's been very consistent from the trad to the white wedding. Now, let's talk about her second look at the white wedding. She went for a pink dress, which was really calm, soft, and hugged her figure right. This dress radiated peace, giving peace and grace and intentionality, and I totally love to see it. This woman knows what to wear and she knows how to wear it, and I love that her tall figure and her really curvy body complements everything she puts on her body. Now, moving away from Lavish, let's talk about Mercy Aigbe, the Ore Iya Iyawo. Now, Mercy Aigbe brought her signature style, of course. The outfit was beautiful from head to toe, but I feel like a fascinator would have taken it to another level. The hair detail she wore was nice, but it didn't quite hit the mark for me because I feel like a fascinator would have been better. I know that she was trying to achieve something, but it was giving more of modern luxury than that vintage luxury for me. So I would say that this outfit was nice. It's not bad at all, even though I prefer her using a fascinator. She looked nice, especially with her kids by her side. So this look is a solid one for me, especially for the friend of the mother's bride. Mercy looks really good, and you know this woman is a beautiful woman. She doesn't even age at all. How would you rate her look? Now, moving away from the friend of the mother's bride, let's talk about the support system of JP 2025, Choma Goodhair. Now, Choma Goodhair, aka the bride's big sister, looked really rich. Of course, no doubt, she's a rich babe, no cap. But there was just too much fabric going on with this dress. Now, the dress felt like it was trying to do everything at once. Like, I didn't get the fabric, like different fabrics just attached to one dress. She looked stunning, no arguments about that, but I just feel like everything was too busy, and if she had gone with one type of fabric, it would have brought out the look more on the dress. But I really love the dress she wore for the after party. If I get a very clear video, I'm going to post it here, but you would manage this one because I just saw a glimpse of the dress, and I think that she would have gone with this dress she wore for the after party for the glam at the white wedding. But I would say that her dress for the white wedding wasn't that bad. It was just too busy. But you know, Chioma is always busy. She is busy. Her fashion signature style is busy. So you would definitely want to understand with her on that one. La Sosa, Pamela Sosa, one of Priscilla's designers who is always early to dress, looked really nice. Now, this lady, one thing I noticed about her, she's always on time. Like, she's always done, and she posts her pictures really first. So she knows what flatters her body and she wears it really well. I liked the dress, but I feel the bottom of her dress could have been slimmer to give it, that texture that it needed. It would have snatched the look even more. But her look was generally a good one, and she looked really, really nice. And her fascinator is sweet as well. Now let's talk about the designer of all designers, Vicky James. The designer for Priscilla's wedding dress played it safe and classy this time. You guys remember that she was trending at the traditional wedding over her choice of outfit. If you missed it, check the video here. I'm going to drop the link so that you see the fit that she wore. Now this particular dress for the white wedding was nothing loud, which I feel was nice, in contrast to the buzz she tried to create at the traditional wedding with her outfit. Now for the white wedding, she wore a white simple dress that gave elegant vibes, no controversy. Her fascinator had this dramatic bat wings effect, which was funny for me, but I feel like it low-key worked for her dress, so it went really nice. And then her pearl necklace added really gorgeous touch to her feet, and her husband looked really good as well. So the look was a solid one for me. They looked absolutely well. Now moving on from Vicky, let's talk about Nonye of this thing called fashion. Now this particular look, I'm really trying not to be very critical, because I'm not one to judge people, right? Because fashion at the end of the day is subjective. I love Nonye's fashion sense, but this particular look didn't feel right for the occasion. I feel like it was too revealing for a wedding like this. It's a beautiful dress, but it's not just event appropriate. And for the fact that she's a fashion enthusiast, I thought she would know better. But like I said earlier, fashion is subjective, so what can I say? How would you rate her outfits at the end of the day? Tell me, drop your thoughts in the comments. Now let's talk about Hilda Basi. Renowned Nigerian chef Hilda Basi channeled her Marilyn Monroe with a twist, rocking an Evelyn Mattel piece. Her fascinator and earrings were so on point, but I feel like the fabric that was used by the designer for the dress felt too tight for the structure and the detail that was attached to it. Like, you could literally see her body line through the dress. Like the fabric was too light. I feel like a richer and thicker material would have done it more justice, but at the end of the day, Hilda is a fine girl, so she looked really good. Her makeup, her fascinator, everything was just really nice, except for the choice of fabric that was used. Let's talk about Tolu Bali, T Bali, the designer of Priscilla's bridal shower fit. She came in heavy, literally, like she wore an off-white beaded dress with a heavy drape. It was nice, but I think the drape should have started from the waist and flowed across the hip. It would have made more sense, but she looked really nice. But I feel like the drape fell too low and it made it look somehow. I do not know. I don't know how to fix that, but I feel like a more uplifted drape would have done more justice to the dress. But her skin, always glowing and all of that, complemented the look, and the lace she used on the bodice matched it all. So this look is quite solid for me, except for the low drape. Now let's talk about Osas Ighodaro, the queen of glam. Big sass, not the small one. So Osas ate with the glam, but let's be honest, the shoes felt like a mismatch. The dress is giving high fashion, luxury, rich auntie vibes and everything, but the sandals she wore, they're really cute, no cap. Like, they would be good for another outfit, but they don't just match the richness of the dress. For me, I feel like it makes the look really tacky, really tacky. A simpler shoe would have made all of the difference. What do you guys think? All of the difference. What do you guys think? And then the boxy purse, it didn't match the dress either. I feel a sleek clutch would have been better and finished the look. And that said, I love how her fascinator sat pretty on her luxurious hair. The dress itself was beautiful, just a few wrong accessories. Still, it's a strong 7/10 because Osas is a stunner regardless. Now let's talk about Nollywood actress Lily Afe. The cut of this dress on her hugs her body like a second skin. It's giving dramatic and elite tailoring. Kudos to her designer. I love how the neckline gives structure without doing too much. That blush toned fascinator art, just the right amount of vintage class. Her mini bag is really cute. Her pose is screaming, I don't need to shout, my dress is speaking. The only thing I would say is maybe a slightly bolder lip or a pop or something. Just something to break the monochrome a little would have made the difference. But still, this here is grown woman glam, and I love it. I love the fact that her height complements everything she wears. It's really a solid look for me. Let's talk about Obi Cubana's wife, Lush Ebby. Now, Mama came through looking like luxury money. Of course, as an Odogu wife, she has to deliver. So the gown is dramatic, sultry, and bold. The sheer illusion, the intricate beading, all of it is giving power moves. But let's be real. At first glance, that beading on the side started giving electrician vibes. Like it was giving electrician wires. Like the designer was doing AV tech and fashion at the same time. Still, I won't lie, it worked because her body carried the dress with grace and her hair is really sleek. And you know her face card never declines. It looks unbordered and undefeated. The gown had all the razzle dazzle expected from a billionaire's wife, and while the dress itself did a lot, she held it down without looking overwhelmed. It's giving, I may not be the bride, but I'm definitely a show. Abego, you guys, I'm not the advice who get money, but the look is nice. I'm just really very uncomfortable with the electrician wires that was giving AV tech. The next piece for review would be this piece by Rita Dominic and Nosike. Rita has always been known for her effortlessly chic and comfortable style. For this wedding, she chose an orange floral dress adorned with emerald green appliques. The dress flowed effortlessly, highlighting her easy grace and signature elegance. She kept it simple yet elegant, pairing the look with dangling earrings, skipping a neck piece, and carrying a round mini bag that perfectly complements the outfit. For me, I think that her style has consistently leaned toward comfort with a touch of vintage flair. So she did not disappoint at the wedding because this theme obviously is not new to her. Now her outfit is really classy, comfortable, and true to her personal brand. How would you rate her look? The last but certainly not the least look that I'll be reviewing in this video is by Tomike Adeoye. Now Tomike goes in with a one shoulder design with a long sheer deep texture sleeve on the left side. The bodice is form-fitting with a ruched detail at the waist, leading into a sleek floor-length satin skirt in a soft peach hue. She accessorizes the look with a gold clutch, strappy heels, a delicate bracelet, and a decorative headpiece with floral accents. The soft peach color is sophisticated, and the accessories like the gold clutch and the headpiece elevate the look for me. My only concern about this fit by Tomike, a heavier fabric for the skirt, like a structured satin with more body or even a subtle brocade, could have better complemented the body's intensity, creating a more cohesive look. I feel like the silk that was used for the bottom is smooth, is delicate, and that nature feels a bit understated, or should I say mismatched, on the bold structured detailing going on at the top, and I feel like that makes the outfit appear slightly unbalanced. It's like you are putting something very heavy on a light bottom, but I would say it's still a beautiful gown with a lot of character, and her makeup is really flawless. Tomike has such beautiful ebony skin. Next on our review is Nigerian fashion designer Mimi Yina of Medlin Ball. So Medlin Ball showed up in a soft peach dress that radiated elegance and quiet charm. The dress featured delicate floral detailing with a silk attachment that drapes from the waist down to just above the knees, adding a luxurious flow to the silhouette. A button-like embellishment on the silk gave it a structured finish without taking away from its softness. She tapped off the look with a lovely wide-brimmed fascinator, perfectly matched with a standout clutch adorned with pearl handles, an accessory that I think really elevated the whole ensemble. While the overall vibe of the outfit felt serene and well put together, I think that the lace detail added below the silk hemline introduces a curious twist. It's really a bold choice for me, but I'm still undecided about how well it blends with the rest of the look. What do you guys think? Does the lace tie it all together or take away from the elegance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, the final look that we are going to be reviewing in this video would be Kiki Festus, a Nigerian influencer known for her feminine and fashion-forward style. She brought a soft yet statement-making look to the event. She wore an off-white corset ball dress that sculpted her frame beautifully with delicate, burly veer straps that likely trail into an open back design, adding just the right touch of allure. The real conversation starter was her dramatic fascinator, floral in structure but with an edgy twist that almost gave off a barbed wire vibe. She balanced the drama with a charming apple-shaped clutch, a playful yet classy choice. For her jewelry, she opted for pearl pieces detailed with subtle studs, giving the entire look a redefined sparkle. I think this look, it's a soft one, elegant look that works especially well on a fine girl like her. How would you guys rate all of these looks? Tell me which look did it for you. Who should have stayed at home or who should have taken the front row? Let me know, what do you think about all of these looks?